Hello, my beautiful people. Make una welcome to my channel. And if not the first time we dey see this channel, I beg, make una like, share, and subscribe. I dey always drop things we go intrigue your mind, things we go make your mind captivate them, things we go, you know, make you think deep. So, I be just wake up this morning, I can't dey think. I can't dey think about how why Nigeria know they get better, despite having the biggest men of God in the world. you know Nobody go fit deny say Pastor Adeboye, Pastor Yedepo, and Chris Oyekilome, many of them are the biggest faces for Africa and men and for the world, and they fit sit down anywhere match any men of God for the world in terms of numbers, in terms of money and everything. So why is Nigeria not getting better despite all the churches? And make I even digress, and all the mosque, because I don't want to talk about imams. I know to know about them, but I'll tell you about pastors because me are from Nigeria and I be Christian. So that's why I won't talk about them. So one of the first reasons why Nigeria know they get better are because many of these men of God know they preach salvation. They know they preach about heaven and hell. Those days when we they grow up, you go see pastors they preach about heaven and hell. Those days when we they go watch Ishawulu, they go they tell you say the wages of sin is death. This one, that one, heaven is real. Rapture go soon take place. But these days, they know they preach that one. They go even they tell you say when you some of them they even it gonna be like say they go they tell you say sin, sin a normal thing. It gonna be like say they encourage me people. How I want put them now, make people say grace don't cover all your sin and all those type of things. They know they talk about the preventive measures. And many of them know they speak about malpractices where they go on for Nigeria. You understand? They could just keep short. I mean, like regular. Don't be say to talk at once in a year. Then they remain talk about prosperity. If you give, it shall be received. If you don't pay tithe and all those things. That's why the country don't go south. You understand? They know if government officials come their church, they don't go tell them to their face, say they don't need that government money. Say they tell them, say we need only money from your salary. They not suppose they tell them say may you donate any amount. All these Yahoo boys will they bring money. They not supposed to tell them say may they bring money from Yahoo proceeds. Tell them say may they bring money where they get from hard work, and may they go give back all those nyama money. Nobody na sent for this one. So they know they preach all those things. That's why you see say the society, despite church every street. Get one church, whether na redeem, say one build church for every street. That's why despite church every street, the country know they get better. Then another reason why Nigeria know they get better. Now say the men of God, many of them know they actually add value to the society. You go see them do small sprinkle of salvation, small sprinkle of charity. You go they say they do well compared to the money where these people they make. You understand? They know they do enough. Those days when Nigeria they start, the Roman Catholic Church and the Anglican Church, they train people go school, free hospitals. They do all this. I don't know why they don't even stop all those things now. Actually I don't know. They know they are not doing much in terms of charitable works. See northern Nigeria where they bleed. I never see their charitable work. Even many of them don't even feel they condemn the atrocities where they go there. You will see man of God come out altar, they say you need 1 billion naira tax. Where you want maybe for this present Nigeria, the only most people with stolen money, now go fit bring that kind of money. Politicians. Nobody where they do honest business for that Nigeria. We go carry 1 billion, go give church. Now me they tell you how much they make, how much innocent get. Imagine say innocent get carry 1 billion, give church. How much be in factory? I just dey give you example. You understand what you no go pay workers. So this thing are the reason why Nigeria know they grow. Some of them go come here, come argue, say some of them they give charity. They are not giving enough. Let me they tell you. In the whole Nigeria, I don't know of any free clinics. We do on a regular way these churches they do in the 6 zones. And they go feel run them every state. Some of these churches they get the capacity. Instead of saying you want big church for every what do they call them? Every street. Why not talk about building free clinics, even if it's clinics that run only 2 times a week? You hear what I they tell you? 2 times a week, they give people free medicine, they treat people wound until they go hospital. Why not do those things? The hospital no fee no open the whole day. If you open half a day. What about soup kitchens? I don't go other countries now. I don't go Southern Africa. Instead of to build big auditoriums, why not your churches do all those things? Maybe say maybe even if now 2 times Even every morning, e dey possible. Some of these churches get, instead of all this auditorium, they won't be the biggest auditorium. They won't, why not divert those things there? Why not? Una go dey boast, una buy private jet. That's why the society know they get better. They know they preach the things we go make people to change. They know they preach against the politicians wey destroy the country. And they know they do enough charitable work. I mean, they tell you, they know they do enough. So that's why they see say, despite church everywhere, Nigerians go say, are they religious? Many Nigerians, they wicked. That's why you go see a person go come on in Nigeria, go dey sell drugs for another country. Come on Nigeria, go dey do forged certificate. They do all manner of nyama things. If you get conscience, you go know say those things they wrong. Or our conscience don't die. You go say, hey, make I do am. Now God go forgive me. Go see people they do go India. Our people they do rubbish. Go South Africa. Our people, some one tribe they do drug. The other tribe they do Yahoo fraud. And most of these people are Christians. Now Christians because the northerners made it to travel. Now all these northern Islamic countries, 90 they go. And for there, their behavior safe. Some of them say they do things we no good. But not as bad as we Christians they do. So the only image where northerners they do, northern Muslims they do now this terrorism way some of them engage in. But now the Christian South, now in they do most of this nyama behavior, we don't spoil Nigeria name all over the world. You carry cultism, come on Nigeria. The churches are not preaching enough against those things. They are not. They tell you they are not doing enough. I never see the church. Most of them, it's at the top of the ones we get the capacity. Instead, you go see them. They go dey do auction for suits. They do things we no dey biblical. Talk about materialism. You go church every day, every Sunday. Materialism, and they preach materialism instead of telling people say me now all this. Might tell you I don't get money, but all those things. See all these rich, all this the way Mercedes, the hungry Nigerian people, they pay like, they're hungry because they look and say, even today, now, if you do Mercedes today, next tomorrow, the Mercedes don't old. The more they don't old. Wait, why they freak you? Now, material thing, yes, they good for comfort. Now, because of the society, people don't they poor, people don't they deprived. That's why people they see those things as big. If you can't go South Africa, many South Africans know they see all these material things we they see as big things. Everybody won't be a musician for Nigeria because of poverty. Once they just see one trade, see Guinness Book of Record now. Eh? Everybody won't rush in because people they jobless. No farm zone to keep people busy. Modern kibbutz farm zone system. Ah, God. Sometimes I pray may God make me be. I don't want to be president immediately. May God make me be commissioner of sports or something, or agriculture or education. And may God put me for commissioner or minister. But I won't start from commissioner first. I go do things we go do amazing. You say go see am. The architecture what would they do for Nigeria? A lot of things just they wrong. I just digress they go. Me no verse. But the truth of the matter be say our churches are not doing enough. Let me know your thoughts. So I just say make I air my view. That's why sometimes you go see me the thoughts scatter scatter.